Okay, so as you all know, today um everybody found out that there was a tragic shooting in Connecticut today at this elementary school, and I think it was Danbury, and from what I'm hearing so far, I heard it says 27 was dead, and I think 18 were children. But I didn't really make this video to, just talk about what happened and stuff. This video is mainly about, how certain people, are reacting to what's going on. You see, because I notice every time there's a certain, mass murder, or, a child is raped, or, a dad kills his family, mom leaves kids in the bathtub or something. People always, try to act like they don't really care, and their first reaction to these type of situations is to try to find, some way to find the negative side of it, or try to bring in politics, or, say like, oh, people die every day. Why is this being televised? Or, that's not the point. You don't really hear too much about an elementary school getting shot up, or a daycare getting shot up, or 5-year-old kids being killed. Kids like that, they're innocent. Yeah, we get mad at them and stuff when they don't behave, but nobody really deserves that. And it really pisses me off. I'm trying not to curse, but it really pisses me off, because when stuff like this happen, the first thing someone says is, oh, when blah 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 died, this wasn't televised, or blah 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 blah. When it was the shootings in Colorado with the Batman video, the Batman movie, the first thing someone was saying, he was mentally disabled, and this and this. They're just trying to come up with reasons to just not care. And I don't see why that's acceptable. It's like when there's serious situations going on, someone's first reaction is to show that they don't care. And I really don't understand why. Because I just found out about this, a couple hours ago, and I was in shock, because like I said, it was an elementary school. And I mean, don't get me wrong, if it was a high school or a middle school or a college, even if it was like, a bank robbery or something, I would want to be informed, and I would want to find out. The first thing they first find out about it, and they're like, oh, it's just another shooting, or people die every day. Like, why is that your first reaction to something like this at this nature? Like, do you not understand that there's a mother or a father or a sister or a brother or even an uncle or an aunt that they're going to have to go to sleep tonight, and they're going to have to say, you know what, they might not even be able to go to sleep. Their first reaction is going to be, why? My son or daughter or niece or nephew or granddaughter or grandson, they were just 4 years old. Like, they didn't deserve this. They didn't. But no, your first reaction is to try to come up with some sort of explanation to show that you don't care. Like, I don't know why people do it. I don't really understand why people do it, and it really doesn't make sense to me, and it's just stupid. And it just makes you look heartless, kind of, because why, when someone dies, your first reaction or your first comment is to come up with something negative? That really makes no sense to me, because I'm not gonna lie, there's some people, celebrities or music people or sports players that I may not like, but I may see them on TV and I may say, man, I can't stand that person, or they're so annoying, or blah blah blah. But if I wake up the next morning and I find out that they're dead, I'm gonna be like, wow. They have a family. They have sons, they have daughters. They have brothers, they have sisters. Like, you may dislike the person or something, but death is really nothing to play around about and joke around with, because in a split second, someone who you just talked to 5 minutes ago, you can get in your car, they can get in their car, you can drive away, and then car accident, and then they're gone, and then you're just gonna be sitting there like, wow, I was just talking to them like 5 minutes ago. And the other thing that bothers me is, it's like when people aren't involved, they don't really care. It takes for them to know that person, or to like them, or like what they do, for them to be involved and want to make T-shirts and want to make videos. I don't know not one soul in Connecticut right now and what happened, but seeing all these constant remarks and these constant comments that have nothing to do with the situation made me want to do this video, because it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, because somebody right now is probably saying, people die every day, why aren't they getting televised? They are getting televised. People get televised every time you flip the channel and you put on the news. In today's news, 35-year-old John Smith was killed in a car accident. That's somebody's father. That's somebody's brother. They're televised. It doesn't take for just a mass murder for something in that, that involves death to get televised. Somebody, God forbid, a celebrity dies or something, but it literally takes for a celebrity that someone likes, people, movies, music people. It literally takes for someone's favorite musician, or someone's favorite actor, or someone's favorite TV actor, or someone's favorite comedian, for them to start caring, for them to make T-shirts, for them to collect money. Oh, I'm going to try to go to their funeral, and this, and this. Oh, why aren't they doing a tribute to this person? Blah, 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 blah. They cared when that celebrity died, but today, when they found out about this thing, they say, oh, it's just another school shooting. It's not just another school shooting, man. Like, I don't really see how, as a person, with a heart, how you can sit there and know innocent children have been killed, and your first reaction is to try to come up with something innocent, like, something not innocent, something ignorant, or something negative. Something negative and something ignorant. If someone dies, let's say it's some sports player. Let's say it's some sports player or some music person. If some music person or some sports player died, my first reaction is not going to be blah 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 sucked anyway. What right person would say that? Why would you even say that? What would make you want to say that? You know, I was watching the update, and it said, you know, this 17-year-old kid, he was reunited with his 4-year-old sister, and he automatically, you know, apologized for everything he's done, you know, automatically, you know, started showing her, you know, I love you, blah blah blah. You know, you could have been gone today, and I would have never been able to see you again. Why would your first reaction be something negative about something like that? Why? That makes no sense. And then the funny thing about it is, I bet some of these people right now that just don't even care about the situation, never cared about situations like this. They have little sisters and they have little brothers. And you know what? God forbid it ever happens. But if something was to happen to their little kid, their little brother or their little sister, they're going to care. And they're going to be like bawling out, crying. But you know what? Last December, you were just like, school shootings happen all the time. School shootings happen all the time. And you know what? It's not right. That it's not right, man. And and I'm pretty sure most people might not even watch this video, but I don't really care, because I think that somebody had to say something. Somebody really did. Because people in today and age, they just don't care about things. It literally takes for someone to shoot them right in front of their face for them to, get a reality check. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't.